What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm your host for today's show, Rockin Robbie Billups, and we have Alex in from Dynamite to talk about some Dynamite books, some news, some upcoming books on FOC, and of course, a little bit of a giveaway. So let's go ahead and bring him in. It's Dynamite Alex. What is up, my man?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Robbie. What's going on? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday, TGIF. Have you got some big plans for the weekend, man?
Let's see. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna actually watch Transformers 1 last night, so that was actually my weekend plan.
Nice.
So now it leaves me room to go see another movie, another magical movie with my favorite green skin character, Yoda. Oh wait, sorry. We're gonna see Wicked this weekend.
Oh, nice. I've been wanting. I haven't gotten to the movie theater in a couple weeks. I want to go see Heretic because I hear that's a good horror movie with Hugh Grant, right? But this week, Wicked's out, but Gladiator 2 is out as well, and there is a curiosity inside of me to see what Gladiator 2 is going to be, man. You know?
Gladiator 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Exactly. I can't wait for the breakdancing scene, dude. But it's got Denzel in it, so I mean, watching him's going to be good, right?
It's got Pedro in it.
It does. It's got just got Joseph Quinn. It's got half of the Fantastic Four in it, man.
Oh wow, this is gonna be good.
I hope it is, man. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm such a fan of Gladiator, like 100%. So yeah. Gladiator 2 is never something I thought we would ever get. Yeah, no kidding.
It's like, you know, movies that don't need a sequel, but will find a way.
This guy can't get his third part of his Prometheus trilogy out, but he can get a Gladiator 2. And allegedly what was going to happen, so this is what I've heard. I heard that they were going to make Gladiator 2 with or without Ridley Scott, right? And so he was like interested in what they were doing, and they were going to have like the gods bring Maximus back to life or something like that. And he was just like, all right, I'll just do it.
So it's a Hercules movie.
But he's like, I'll just do it. Don't worry about it. Sure, I'll do it. So apparently he did it just so that they wouldn't like do something silly like that. But that's Gladiator 2 versus Wicked this weekend. I bet Wicked might win if I had to guess. I mean, it's just a huge musical, right?
I think so. I mean, I don't see Gladiator going, I'm here. I'm defying gravity. But yeah. You never know.
You never know. So. All right. Well, we got a giveaway tonight, right?
We have a giveaway. We haven't done this before on these Friday shows, but you know what? I'm excited. Let me show it off in person, up close. Today, if you're watching the show, now I don't know how we're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna figure it out. Robbie's gonna figure it out. But this is what I have to give away. Thundercats number 10. This is the Raza foil 1 in 10 incentive right here. We are giving this issue away today. Woo!
That's cool. Panthro foil. So what we're going to do is just your typical hashtag station to enter the giveaway, and at the end of the show we will draw for the winner. So hashtag station to enter the giveaway, everybody. And we see all you beautiful people out there in the chat. What is up? Rogue Collecting, home of the Brave comic news and review, is in the house. We got Two Gun Pedro in the house. Billy Power Max is here. Haven't seen Billy Power Max in a while. We got William in the house. Good to see everybody here. Yeah, throw out those hashtag stations to be entered to win that Perio foil Panthro cover. All right, Alex, take us through. What we got to talk about today, man?
All right, let's start with our big announcement, Stray Dogs plushes. There is the link. I'm going to go get one friend really quickly. Hold on 1 second.
Alex didn't have them with him, but they at Dynamite in the offices have had these Stray Dog plushies there for a couple weeks now, and they are adorable. There they are.
Oh, hello. That's right. Out of the pages of Image Comics Stray Dogs, these plush dogs. Now, we've had this campaign going for a couple of weeks now. It is ending in just a few days. Some crazy news. We just announced 3 great, crazy fun add-ons. Are you ready for this, Robbie? Let's talk about these add-ons.
All right, let's do it.
These were just added. So that if you've already pledged, you can still increase your pledge because these three are going to be crazy. We have the Stray Dogs original art. That could be yours. That's right. 3 brand new add-ons. So the first add-on, this is all original art related. We have a brand new custom commission original comic art tier. So Trish Forstner and Tony Fleeks will create a custom commission for you of the Stray Dogs or other characters you would like. This is your chance to get an original art 11 by 17 on Bristol paper. So one full body character or a partial body with smaller figures like Stray Dogs. This is crazy because we're offering for the first time a chance for our customers to get a direct, full, original art sketch from Trish and Tony.
That's dope.
This was added on this week. It's very special. And you can get a full-on original art piece. And if you watch Nick's art show, you see the art that Nick has. You know, these are all hand-drawn, original pieces. Beautiful art. Now you have the chance to have your own from Trish and Tony. So that tier is under the add-ons, under the campaign. So we're just excited to be able to offer the chance for you guys to request the art that you want, and we'll make it happen.
That's super cool, man.
If you have, actually, Robbie, do you have that this image with the art, the Army of Darkness art?
Did you send that to me?
Yeah, I think I did.
I may have missed
if not, I'll show it off. It's just basically, here's an example of Tony Fleeks' art, so you can see exactly what you could get.
Very cool.
You're going to get original art from Tony and Trish. You are the one commissioning it. You tell them what you like. The second very special add-on, is an original cover art published featuring Vampirella and Stray Dogs. That's right. Tony and Trish will create a one-of-a-kind cover for you. One-of-a-kind cover featuring Vampirella and the Stray Dogs. 11 by 17 original art. But here is an example of Trish and Tony's Stray Dogs with Vampirella. So you have the chance to get your own cover featuring Vampirella and the Stray Dogs. Locke, it's a great question. We usually do have a lot of books for sale and a lot of room. I also didn't want to stand too close because there's so much to show off. So yeah. But this is the Vampirella. So if you go on to add-ons under the Stray Dogs campaign, you can pick the Vampirella cover. The cover that you choose will be a published cover when the book comes out. So that's pretty cool. You're going to be able to say that you own a published cover for
That's
Vampirella
really cool.
and Stray Dogs. Finally, the last option is the Red Sonja option. So, get a Red Sonja original art featured from Trish and Tony, featuring Red Sonja and the Stray Dogs. So, you have your choice for original art between your original commission or a Vampirella Stray Dogs cover or a Red Sonja Stray Dogs cover. So again, you will have original cover art for the upcoming issues. We are very excited to be able to offer this because we don't normally offer something like this on any of our Backer Kit campaigns. We may offer, some sketches, but not full-sized on Bristol board for published comics. Like, you're going to get the covers. So that is very exciting. If you're Stray Dogs fans, you don't want to miss out. But, Robbie, not even announced yet. check this out. So this is actually debut news. Officially approved today. If you back the Stray Dogs campaign, anybody who so the dogs are available individually, but of course, if you get all three, you'll get a little bundle deal. And we are excited to announce officially, this is news breaking right now. If you purchase all three dogs together, you're going to get an additional hand-drawn sketch card from Trish Forstner. It's a $40 value minimum added on for free. So you're going to get original art from Trish of the Stray Dogs just by getting the project that you already want. So it's
that's dope.
special.
So you get all three. You get a deal on getting all three, plus you get the original sketch from Trish. That's dope.
Yes. And all the sketches will be different. So it was very exciting to be able to offer this as a bonus. Because if you already got these three, guess what? You're still getting the sketch card. We're just giving you additional. We're basically giving you $40 of value for free just because you already bought something. But hopefully, if you guys have been on the fence about purchasing any of these Stray Dogs plushes, hopefully this will push you over a little bit. And you guys, because there really is some amazing value. This is the first time we're offering plush dolls, and they're amazing, amazing, pretty, nice dogs. So check it out. Again, it is original art for the Stray Dogs, and you're going to get a sketch card from Trish Forstner. So don't miss out. The link is right there. Backer kit for Stray Dogs. Appreciate you guys listening to me talk about these canines.
Yeah, that's a very cool backer kit. And isn't there like a feral exclusive cover on there too? Yep, there sure is.
So this is actually the first Dynamic Forces exclusive we've done in a couple years. We are doing a Feral number 7 exclusive cover with an homage. It's issue number 7, but it homages the movie poster for the horror movie 7, or as I call it, 7.
You messed up your own joke, bro.
You're right. There you go. I did it better last time.
Y'all didn't even know, man. 10 minutes before this stream started, Alex is in the mirror just practicing that over and over again. You did it too much, man.
Unique New York. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Don't forget, everybody, #station in the chat to enter the giveaway.
So if you guys have a chance, just click the link, see the amazing offers we have on that backer kit. Now let's shift gears to Dynamite's books in stores. Wednesday, Robbie, we've got 2 great books in stores. It's time for me to Vanna White, so here I come. Let's show off some books. Guys, Thundercats number 10 came out this past week. Thundercats number 10 from Declan Shalvey and guest artist Joe Mulvey. What Thundercats have been doing for the first 4 issues, they've been a little story arc, and issue 5 has been kind of a standalone, its own thing before the next story arc. So issue number 10 is a standalone featuring, of course, everyone's favorite mutant reptilian lizard leader, Slife. That's right. It's all about Slife, the lizard. So this is a great popping on point. If you haven't read any Thundercats, or if you read the past 9 issues, get ready for Slife's little history right here. So got some amazing covers. Cover A is by David Nakayama. I love this cover. Nice close-up of Slife's face right here.
You could even make that a Halloween mask if you wanted, Alex.
I was going to. In fact, I was wearing green on Wednesday when I was showing this book off, and I almost was like, look at my face. But I like this face better. How about this one, though? You can't go wrong with Lucio Perillo. And Perillo doing both Snarf and Shatara. This is cover B, and this cover looks amazing. So, this is the Perillo cover B. And we are thrilled that Declan Shalvey has been such a great writer for us. And it's pretty cool that he also does covers. So Declan is the writer on this issue. However, this is Declan's own cover. Cover C from Declan Shalvey.
I love that cover. Love it.
Lots of Slife love. With cover D, this is the Jay Lee and June Chung cover. Right here. Slife has his axe.
Nothing wrong with a Jay Lee cover.
This one might look a little bit familiar. This is the regular version of the giveaway foil. And again, if you want to win this giveaway foil, all you have to do is hashtag station. And you're entered. We'll run the giveaway at the end of the show. So hashtag station, you're entered to win. This is the Raza cover. Cover E. Now the bonus covers. We have the Lucio Carrillo foil and the foil version. Carrillo shines great. We have the David Nakayama limited version. And we have two great Drew Moss covers. Drew Moss is the interior artist for most of the issues. Again, this issue has a special Joel Mulvey guest artist. But Drew Moss gives us two different covers. The action figure cover. And we have Drew Moss's own cover, Slife on his throne. So, that is Thundercats number 10. So head on down to your local comic book store and say, you got Thundercats 10? I'd like a copy. And if they don't, have an order for you. Because it is available now. We also have Powerpuff Girls number 5 out on this past Wednesday from Paulina Ganuchow, Sylvia DiVentura, and Carlo Laro. Now take a look at the covers. There's some great fun covers right here because we have Powerpuff Girls number 5. This is the Paulina Ganuchow cover. And that's Dynamo. That's right, the big robot Dynamo. And Mojo Jojo. So Paulina Ganuchow. All right, Robbie. Look at this. Who doesn't love a great pancake cover? You butter believe it. All right,
You
I'm sorry.
better believe it. Pancakes,
Right.
pancakes.
This is the Kenya Danino cover. I'm not joking. How many covers have pancakes on them? Look at this. Bubbles as a bunny. Buttercup as a cat, and Blossom as a bear. Yeah, that's right. There you go. So, but who cares? Because there's pancakes on the cover. Again, Kenya Danino, cover B. I love cover C. Ted Brand and Rose Stein give us Mojo Jojo on the moon, all alone. Why? Well, read it, find out. I love this cover so much. It's not focusing right. There we go. Look at this. Look at Mojo Jojo all alone. On the
It gives
moon.
me some Dr. Manhattan vibes right there, man.
Absolutely. Guys, it's 1999. Mojo Jojo's on the moon. It's 2024. Mojo Jojo's on the moon. There you go. Dr. Manhattan Blue. Great cover. Again, this is a Ted Brandt, Rose Stein cover. Cover C. But Robbie, speaking of homages, look at this. Look at this. This is the Pascal Quilano cover. This is Buttercup. Homaging, of course, one of the most important comic books ever made, Superman number 1, which was the first comic book solely devoted to a comic book-based character, created character, superhero, Superman. And here is, after Joe Shuster, this is Pascal Quilano, homaging Superman 1.
Very cool.
Finally, Ken Hazer gives us the great Powerpuff Girls in Space cover right here, cover E. So, this is Powerpuff Girls number 5. Head on down to your local comic book store and say, Power, Power, Powerpuff for me. And those are the books that are coming out this week, Robbie.
Very cool. Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls, 2 great books from Dynamite, in my opinion.
It's a Warner Brothers week. Next week, though, has some amazing. I want to say how do I say this correctly? Some finales. Not even a finale. I was wrong. Look at that. It's not finale. All right. This series has one great finale, a penultimate issue, or a second penultimate issue. But Red Sonja, Torin Grandbeck series is coming out next week. This is issue number 16. Torin Grandbeck, Walter Giovanni. I believe this is going 18 issues. But this is issue number 16. Torin has been doing such a great job with the Red Sonja series, which is why it's been going. It's been a maxi series so far. It's been great. So cover A is Lucio Carrillo. Guys, these are all available in stores next week. So if you see anything you like, write it down and make sure you tell your comic book store to put one aside for you. That's the Carrillo cover. We also have the Bjorn Berens cover right here. Bjorn Berens. Cover C is Joseph Michael Linsner. Nice bloody Red Sonja cover.
Yeah, very nice cover.
Cover D is Walter Giovanni. We also have a cosplay Kayla Jean cover. And we have Ultraviolet. So here's the regular Carrillo cover. Here's the Ultraviolet cover. This is a special bonus. And we've been doing this a bunch. Modern Icon. That's right. Jenny Frison right here with the Modern Icon cover. So this is Red Sonja. Issue number 16. This releases this coming Wednesday. So don't miss out on this series. It's coming up next week. We also have Lilo and Stitch number 7 from Greg Pak and Julia Giacomino. This cover is by Nicoletta Baldari. It's Stitch riding a tricycle. Look at that. We also have the Trish Forstner cover right here. Trish Forstner. Edwin Gallman gives us his cover. This has my seal of approval.
Goodness.
Thank you. And finally, we have the Negative Space Color Bleed cover from Craig Rousseau. That is Lilo and Stitch, number 7. Coming out.
You know, speaking of Disney, I did watch Zootopia, Alex.
Hey!
I watched it right after the show with Jeff when we wrapped up. I went and watched Zootopia, and I liked it. Now I'm even more excited for the book.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's fun. It's good. It's just like it was just like a nice mute movie.
Yeah, so I'm really excited now to see him continue the journey of those characters a little bit before the sequel.
Absolutely. How about this prequel though? Final issue to this prequel. This has been such a good fun series. Our first spin-off of Thundercats. Thundercats Chitara. Number 5 from Sue Lee and Domenica Carbone. Cover A is by Sue Lee. Cover B is by Ted Brandt and Rose Stein. Cover C is the lyrics cover. Cover D is Edwin Gallman. And cover E is Cat Stacks. So, the final issue in the first Thundercats miniseries Thundercats Chitara #5 is available next week. So see how the series ends with Thundercats Chitara #5. Robbie, we have one great collection out next week. If you've been waiting for this to be collected, wait no more. Because we have, from David Propose and Jonathan Lau, Space Ghost Volume 1. Issues 1 to 6. Issues 1 to 6. The very first 6 issues in the critically acclaimed series. If I was to pick a #1 issue, or if I were to pick one single comic book, the best written book all year, I wouldn't be able to do it. Because Space Ghost #1 and #2, the first 2 issues were so good, I can't pick which one's better. But the first 2 issues, everywhere, it's game changer. Read the first 2 issues of Space Ghost. They're absolutely incredible. If you've never read the character in anything, I promise you, the first issue, it's giving me chills, was just so good. Look at Comic Book Roundup. Look at the reviews, Space Ghost. It's literally not just me saying this. It's the entire comic community. Space Ghost 1 issue was excellent. And here are the first 6 issues, available at local comic book stores or other retailers as well. We have the paperback cover, the trade paperback, and the hardcover as well. So this is Space Ghost #1, Volume 1, collecting the first 6 issues from David Propose and Jonathan Lau.
It's been such a great series. It sells incredibly well at my shop, and everybody is loving it, including me. And you don't have to be a Space Ghost fan from back in the day, like Alex was saying, to enjoy this book. It's a grounded approach that's a little bit more brutal, a little bit more gritty, but still has that classic feel of Space Ghost. I love it. David and Jonathan are killing it on that book.
So let's talk about this for a second. So let's show my age. I'm 34. My generation, we know Space Ghost 2 ways. It was Cartoon Network and Boomerang. They would play old Space Ghost, but very, very infrequently. What we did get is Space Ghost Coast to Coast, which was a comedy series taking the characters out of the universe, basically a meta show, but it's not canon, it's like just having those characters, and it was a fun show, but it made Space Ghost more of a comedy character, more of a like haha meme stuff. I mean, there's the whole meme of him talking to, I forget who it was, maybe it was Conan O'Brien, and he starts like following an ant around, and like the whole interview is literally him like funny stuff. So when this new series hit, it really had to hit well and basically change the perception. And Robbie, I can tell you, I mean, Space Ghost Coast to Coast is now second tier to this series, because the way that they've brought these characters in, like Zorak, Space Ghost's main villain, has never been more menacing. It is a very fun sci-fi-esque. It's almost like, how do I say it? It's almost like, I want to say kind of like, not the Jetsons, but like a more adult kind of family-esque, Lost in Space meets the Jetsons meets adult. I mean, I don't mean adult, but like it's definitely not for like a Disney or a kid viewer, because they want to make this menacing. They want to make there'll be real stakes. Yeah. So, guys, have any chance just to read issue #1 for Space Ghost? I'm telling you, like, it's totally worth the 6-7 minute read for the book.
I agree 100%, Alex.
So, I know we're talking a lot about Dynamite books, but it's a Dynamite week. So, Robbie, one thing we don't normally talk about that I'm actually going to talk about today is, if people don't, so let's pull back the curtain on the comic industry 1 second. There's what's called FOC, Final Order Cutoff. When you go to your local comic book store, you just walk in, you pick stuff off the shelves. You can. That's what the stores are there for you to sell books. They're off the shelves. But what if there's something that you know that you want and you're not sure that the store will order it, or it's a hot book and you want to make sure you have your own copy? You can always tell your store to order you a copy. But in the realm of comic book buying and ordering, comic book stores have what's called FOC, final order cutoff. What that basically means is that's basically a pre-order date. Any book ordered before that date is more or less guaranteed because they're putting in the order before the cutoff. Any order put in after that store is cut off is basically taking one away from the shelf, which isn't a problem because they're still selling the book. But if I'm ordering 10 copies and I have 10 people that I know that I want them, I'll order more copies. That way the people that get them, want them, get them. And there's extra for people that walk in that want the books. So FOC is basically what's called a guaranteed pre-order, which means if you tell your comic book store that you want to order these books before FOC, you're almost guaranteed to get them because the comic book stores can allocate and correctly order based off their pre-order numbers. So that whole ramble is me basically saying, these are the books that are on cutoff for this Sunday night, Monday, which means stores will put in their initial orders on Sunday, which means I'm about to go over some books, and if you want any of these books, tell your local comic book store today, tomorrow, or Sunday, and you're almost guaranteed to have them in stock. They can still order it for you after this date. However, you're not always guaranteed based on their logistics and how they're ordering. So just know that when I say FOC, final order cutoff, it basically means for you as the customer, the last date that you're guaranteed to pre-order the book after the stores do their first round of ordering. So I hope that makes sense to everybody that doesn't know what it is. Robbie, correct me if I missed anything.
Nope, you got it. That's pretty much one of the most important dates to know in the comic book world is FOC, because if you get that order in before that FOC, you're pretty much guaranteed to get whatever it is. And that's very beneficial, especially if there's a particular cover you want, right? Because some covers will fly off the shelves way quicker than others. And if you want a specific cover, that's the best bet to make sure that you get that from your shop.
And I will say this, as someone that goes to a lot of stores, does a lot with retailers, not every retailer orders every cover. Now, the Dynamite covers, you can order A, B, C, or D. Not every store orders every single cover. So I'm going to show these covers off. If there's a cover you want, just tell your comic book store. Now, we at Dynamite, we will always have these the week of release for sale on our shows, our Monday night shows, Robbie. But we always want to support our local comic book store. So if you guys have a chance, go to your local store. So let's go through the books that the pre-orders cut off this Sunday. So let's start with DuckTales number 2. So we're going to talk about this, just talk about the covers. DuckTales number 2 is from Brandon Montclair and Tommaso Rondo. So cover A is Ivan Bigarella. Cover B is Francesco Tomaselli. And again, get your Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Screwjohn with this character cover. Now, Robbie, please correct me if I'm wrong. I am not perfect on my DuckTales, but I believe this red is the H, the Huey cover.
Yes, this is Huey.
This is Huey. Huey,
I'm proud
is
of you,
the
Alex.
red
You got it right. Huey is the red hat one. Louie is blue and Dewey is green.
All right. So
No.
I mean, I only had a
Louie is green, Dewey
chance.
is blue. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Red, blue, green. And this book is amazing, by the way. It's like it's totally the vibe of the DuckTales cartoon, but there's also like a lot of classic like Don Rosa and Carl Barks energy to it as well, which is really nice.
So this is FOC. These books haven't been printed yet, so I don't have these on hand. So I don't know the interior for issue number 2, but what I can say for issue number 1, Robbie, you are so correct. It was a little bit of an oversized story-wise, and it was drawn in regular DuckTales style. However, there were 3, yes, that's right, 3 separate 2 pages of each. They were vintage Carl Barks art drawn style stories. Now, in universe, Scrooge was basically telling stories to Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And when they told the story, they were drawn like Carl Barks art, vintage art. So it was just really, really cool to have that in the story. Aaron, really quickly, we're giving away this Thundercats number 10. 1 in 10 exclusive, not exclusive, 1 in 10 ratio. It is the Raza cover in foil. But yeah, Robbie, so I'm hoping that issue number 2 follows that same path. But issue number 1 was basically a love letter to all things DuckTales, anybody that loves DuckTales and Carl Barks. So this is the cover C, the Carlo Lara cover. This is pretty awesome. This is cover D. This is the Alan Qua cover. Alan Qua. This cover looks so much fun. I have to admit, I don't know who that other duck is.
That's Magica Dispel, man.
Of course, Magic and Dispel. And guys, if you love the Coliseum, look at that. The Coliseum in the background. Get your roam on with a duck, 2 ducks in a Coliseum. All right. This next cover is cover E, and I have loved this so far. This is the classic cover art. Now, I try to do my research. I'm in a bunch of Disney Duck fan groups, Facebook groups, Reddit. There's a major Discord. Speaking of which, if you guys are Duck fans, quick shout out to the group. It's called In Ducks. IN Ducks. In Ducks is basically a Disney Duck archive that looks to be the main archive for anything and everything Disney Duck related. So they've been a lot of help. I tried to find out who actually did this original cover. Was it Don Rosa? Was it Carl Barks? Who did this? Unfortunately, I got no answer. This is official classic art. But what that means is that this has been official DuckTales style guide art for years. So it's pretty cool that we're getting style guide art. And look at that. This is, now again, I'm not a huge DuckTales fan. This is Gizmo Duck, right?
This is Launchpad, man.
Oh my God. This is Launchpad for Quack. Okay. That's what I meant. That's what I meant in my head. It didn't come out right. Gizmo Duck is, I know what Gizmo Duck is. It's not this. My fault.
This is Gizmo Duck. Gizmo Duck is that dude right there.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I saw in my head. I don't know why I said anyway. Launchpad. But if you look, you get to see the coloring, the color guide. Hair. His hair is 100Y. I mean, just seeing the style guides like this, it's pretty cool to see these classic art. So this is cover E. This is the classic cover. Issue 1 was Scrooge. Issue 2 was Launchpad. This, though, this is super exciting. Robbie, do me a favor. Who are those other 2 ducks?
Well, one of them's a dog, and that's the butler. And I forget the name of the dude with the hat. I honestly do.
Well,
and I forget the name of the butler, too.
I am actively reading the series. So those 2 characters were not in issue number 1. So that's why I don't know who they are. Will they be in issue number 2? I don't know yet. But I am excited to, guys, I helped run a toy store, a vintage toy store. I've learned more about Thundercats from the comics than selling the toys. So I'm excited to, actually learn these characters. This cover is by Tomasa Ronda. Tomasa Ronda is the interior artist. So it's great to have their cover right here with the entire team up right there. That is cover 2P. That is a bonus cover right there. The next series, which is pretty cool, it's the new Gargoyle series. And actually, it's a one-shot, a brand new one-shot.
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay, what I do?
Duckworth is the name of the butler.
Duckworth.
And that is Gyro Gearloose, is who the guy with the hat is. Yeah,
yes.
There you go. All right,
I wanna
sorry. Now
thank
we.
all
I'm
the
sorry.
great
I'm
duck
sorry. I just
fans.
had to. I forgot.
No,
It is
listen.
Duckworth, which is funny because he's not a duck. But
If you know me, I'm the actually guy. So please, like I know I know a lot of things, but I know a lot of random stuff. I will always happily be corrected when I'm wrong about things that I don't know. So I don't know those characters. So thank you, Robbie, for that. That's not Gizmo Duck. Anyway, here we go. The next series we got is our new Gargoyles one shot. This one is super fun because it's Greg Weisman, George Combadias, and this is very special. I know he's happy. Our editor, Nate Cosby, is one of the writers. Yes, you heard that right. Written by both Greg Weisman, the creator of Gargoyles, and Nate. Super exciting. This is cover A is Jay Lee. Cover B is by interior artist George Combadias. Look at that. Look at Bronx. Guys, this is obviously a Bronx tale. So, yeah, there you go. Cover C. Cover C is Trish Forstner. C is Trish Forstner.
she's got some little cats in there too. Look at that. How cute.
Listen, it's a pattern, and it's a great pattern. It's always cool seeing anthropomorphic animals taking care of other animals. Like,
I agree.
wait, Robbie, wait, quick segue. Goofy is a dog. Pluto is a dog.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Help me
Well,
out.
it's like in Narnia, man. Like in Narnia, there are talking animals and then there are non-talking animals. So I always just assumed it was the same thing.
And it's like in Pokemon, where in early Pokemon there were actual animals, and so they were like, actually, no, everything is a Pokemon. There's no real fish. All right, that was cover C. Cover D. This one is so cute. Chris Eliopoulos. This one is really cool. It's almost like a negative space cover, but it's snow. It's Bronx in the snow. It's so much fun. And again, these covers are all on FOC this weekend. So if you see something you like, go to your local comic book store and say, hey, can you order me this cover? They can do it. All right, Johnny Quest fans, we've got issue number 5. And I actually believe, Robbie, this is the oversized finale so far. This is a 25
the end of the first arc.
finale.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Johnny Quest from Joe Casey and Sebastian Perez. This series has been great. It's been a lot of fun. I'll say it's probably a little bit more. I'd say it's probably harder for viewers to get into this series because of the character. It's more based in the past. But guess what? That's literally all thrown out the window with issue number 1. Why? Because Johnny Quest is transported to 2024. That's right. Johnny and his whole team time travels to the future where he meets old man Johnny Quest. That's right. Johnny Quest meets Jonathan Quest, an older version of himself. So this is a time travel story set in the present. There is no reason for anybody to be worried about the story. It's a great story. Joe Case did an amazing job. And this is cover A by Chad Hardin. Cover B is by Jay Lee. I think you have that one, Rob. There you go.
Yeah, I got that one.
Now, so cover C, we don't have the final image yet. It actually should be added to the site to previews today or tomorrow. But cover C is Anthony Marquez. So I don't have the image to show, but I do have cover D. We do have the Richard Pace cover. And that's a pretty cool cover because they're on pace to walk up the steps.
Yeah,
That's
man.
pretty cool.
It looks like a Led Zeppelin song, don't it?
Absolutely. It's well, I can make 2 really stupid jokes. I'm not going to.
Okay.
So Stairway to Heaven is the joke. But these guys look dazed and confused. That's band's not a black dog. It's the immigrant song. Also, there you go.
Yeah, I thought it was the Stairway to Heaven to the Houses of the Holy, but that was just me.
There.
They're giving no quarter, man.
There you go. Speaking of ending issues, I think, don't quote me. This is me saying it, not Dynamite, not DF. This is Alex. I believe that this may be the last issue for now of Lilo and Stitch. I think this is the end of the second story arc. I could be wrong. I don't have the books in hand. But cover A is Nicoletta Baldari. The series is by Greg Pak, Julia Giacomino, and if you love the movie, this is just like it's reading the movie. It's a sequel, kind of, but you don't need to know anything else. So Robbie, there was like 3 other sequels to Lilo and Stitch, all direct to video. There was a TV show. You don't need to know any of that. It helps. Doesn't hurt. Sorry, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't help. It does help for you, but you don't need. Even if you've never seen the first movie, you can read the series. But if you've read the first movie, if you watched the first movie, you're good to go. So cover A, Nicoletta Baldari, and listen. This is your dentist's favorite cover. You brush your teeth. Cover B is Trish Forstner. Not in yet. Cover C, though. This gives me really good Men in Black vibes. This day it's cover C. Edwin Gallman. This is a pretty cool cover. Now, cover D is the Craig Russo character cover. That cover is not in as well. So hopefully that should be in soon. Shifting gears to Sweetie Candy Vigilante Volume 2. This is issue number 6, the last issue. This is cover A, John Royal. Robbie, the next one is the one we've all been talking about. That's right. Cover B. And I still can't believe that we're saying this. Cover B is from Bob Burden doing a flaming carrot cover on Sweetie Candy Vigilante. This is the first flaming carrot crossover in 30 years since Flaming Carrot Turtles. If you're a Bob Burden Flaming Carrot fan, if you're a fan of indie comics, late 80s, early 90s comics, comic book history, independent comics, this is amazing. So this is cover B from the great Bob Burden. Cover C is from Jeff Zorno. Just in time for the holidays. Jeff Zorno. Who's that? Is that? I can't make a funny joke.
Is that Gizmo Duck?
Is that Sweetie on the Beatty? Sitting on the shelf?
What?
I don't know. She's not wearing any pants, though.
Doesn't look like it. I like this cover.
But you know what? She is warmed by the cozy fire. And you can be too with the Jeff Zorno cover. This next cover, though, makes the pinball lover. If you love The Who and you're a pinball wizard, this is the color for you. Guys, this is the cover D, Yonami. Marcus, cover D, Yonami. She is playing pinball. That's right. We've had pancake covers. We've had carrot covers. We've got a pinball cover here. This is cover D by Yonami. The next cover is super cool. This is the bonus. This is a bonus cover. This is cover I. Ned Ivory. Ned Ivory, cover I. So check this out. This is pretty cool. We also have cover J, and this is the Josh Howard cover. Cover J, Josh Howard. And that is Sweetie Candy Vigilante, number 6. Volume 2, number 6. So we have Thundercats number 10. How about Thundercats number 11? The start of a brand new story arc. The third story arc And this is the one we've all been waiting for. Lion-O versus Mum-Ra. How will it go? How will it end? I don't know. But should be good. Cover A is Lucio Perillo. Cover B is Declan Shalvey.
That's a great cover. I love this cover.
Oh, yeah. Cover C is Jay Lee and June Chung. It reminds me of a magician doing his levitating act. Cover D is Ivan Tao. And here we go. Yes, Marcus, this is the one. We have Thundercats number 11. This is the Mannix cover. And yes, this is the Mannix Thundercats number 1 homage cover. Mannix homaging the great Brett Breeding and Mooney doing Thundercats number 1. That's the Mannix cover. We do have the cover F, the Drew Moss action figure cover with Wily Cat with his surfboard. And we have that is issue number 11 for Thundercats. Now this next one is very special, specifically special to me. Thundercats Apex releases next month. However, this is FOC for, ready for this? The Dynamite.com exclusive Mark Spears metal cover. That's right. Mark Spears gave us a bonus cover, and I said, I cannot let this not be a metal cover. Give it to me for the website, but only give me 100 copies. That's all I want. Got to keep it limited. So, Robbie, this is specifically for the Dynamite.com exclusive Thundercats number 1 Apex metal. Who is Apex? Can't tell you yet. All will be revealed very soon, but he's very important.
Yep. And
So,
Mark's becoming one of the hottest artists out there right now. And he's been a friend of mine for over 25 years. So I've never been more proud of this dude. And his art is amazing.
I love that. Finally, the last issue of FOC. We've got Vampirella. This is the Hell a Day 2024 special. That's right. Cover A is by Jay Lee. Cover B is a festive Joseph Michael Linsner cover. Cover C is a beautiful Dan Panosian cover. And cover D is our cosplay cover right there. So 4 great covers for Vampirella Holiday Special. And again, this, everything I went over from DuckTales to here, this is all what's on FOC this Sunday night, which means pre-order. You put in your order today, tomorrow, Sunday. You're more or less guaranteed that the stores can order them for you with no issue. After Monday, nothing is guaranteed. That's why we try to put your orders in beforehand so the stores can order. So again, DuckTales number 2, Gargoyles Winter Special number 1, Johnny Quest 5, Lilo and Stitch 8, Sweetie Candy Vigilante Volume 2 number 6, Thundercats number 11, Thundercats Apex number 1 Metal, and Vampirella Holiday 2024 Special, all on FOC. Next week's books, Thundercats Chitara number 5, Lilo and Stitch number 7, and Red Sonja number 16. And this week's books, Powerpuff Girls number 5, Thundercats number 10. That has been a Dynamite Domsky drop. Boom. So the last thing I have to say is, guys, this is really important to us because these are not Dynamite creations. I mean, these characters are owned by Trish Forrester and Tony Fleeks, but these came out in Image Comics. So it's really, really cool that we have the opportunity to bring some Image Comics characters to life. Please check out the backer kit. It's very special to us that we have the chance to do this. I mean, Dynamite does not do toys too often, so having these plush dolls are really cool. So check that out. Here is the final call. Guys, hashtag station for this free giveaway. Thundercats, number 10R. This is the Raza 1 in 10 incentive foil to give away. So, there we go. And,
all right.
Yeah.
Let's get this going.
Here we go.
All right, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who's the winner. Who will it be? Canadian Survivalist.
Hey, Canadian Survivalist. Great job. Hey, Robbie. Do you have the claim form?
No, I do not.
Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on. Canadian Survivalist. I'm pretty sure we have your info. But for whatever reason, just in case, can you go to this website just in case? 1 second.
Yeah, he says that they're
Yeah,
Canadian. So
I know I have it, but just in case to make sure, just fill it out, Canadian. I posted it. It didn't go through.
That's post it in the private chat, and I can post it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I can't. Okay, hold on 1 second. Canadian, we'll make sure you get your book. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me just do one quick thing, Robbie. All right, I have it, Canadian. So you should be good. I have your form from the past. So as long as nothing changes since September, we should be good. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you spending, more than 10 minutes listening to my voice. You too, Robbie.
Well, thank you for coming on and sharing the news, man. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Everybody join us Monday night over at the EXP at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern for 2 hours of great claims and conversation. We're out.